what do they present? Like, you got some pretty good receivers you're going against this week.
Sure. I mean, they got a mixture of down the field vertical guys. They got some tricky guys like Jeudy, of course Sutton, and Tim Patrick. They're the deep ball guys, bigger physical receivers. They catch the 50-50 balls down the field.
Okay.
They also got some speed.
You got it? Let's go.
Who's your favorite teammate if it's number 54? What's his name? And how much do you like him?
Yeah, my favorite teammate, Blake Martinez. I like him so much.
You guys get that? Everyone got that on their recording here?
I voted for him 3 times.
Oh, guys, there's only two options to vote. But anyway,
What did he give you?
What did he give you?
What did he get?
What do you want to do?
Friendship. Friendship.
Yeah, that's pretty good, guys.
everyone got that, right? We got everyone. Hey, that better be tweeted it out, Instagram, message, whatever you guys got to do.
I call that a loaded question, by the way. As loaded as it can get, that question.
Jays, when a team has this many good receivers, is it harder for you to for them to put you on one guy to lock down? Like, doesn't it make more sense for you to kind of have to rove and depend on what they're running, that's what you're doing?
It's definitely harder to match up with a team that has so many explosive receivers because they got so many weapons. But you know, that's what the D coordinator, he puts together a good game plan for us to go into the game and just go out there and execute the game plan.
How important does Adoree become in this? Because he has that different skill set, so you can kind of match up accordingly if you guys decide to go that direction.
Yeah, I think his role is very important just because he adds another key veteran to our lineup. He's very smart, very athletic, and he has that speed dynamic that we need on our defense.
Teddy Bridgewater, what's unique about him as a quarterback, and what challenges does he present?
I think he's very accurate, and he makes good decisions with the ball. I think that's what makes him very unique.
When he was younger, he would run more. Has he cut that back a little?
I believe so. I mean, that happens with anytime you have an injury to like your lower extremity, you're gonna stop doing something that you used to do all the time. So I think he's definitely stopped running quite a bit, but I think he's still capable of running.
Where do you view the defense in regards to your progression, like where you started this summer, maybe compared to where you are now, and looking at what you were last year?
It was hard to compare what we were last year to this year, but I know we're at a good spot right now. Today we had a good practice, and hopefully tomorrow we end up with having a good practice as well, and that'll give us momentum going into Sunday's game. So I think we're in a good spot. We got the same, pretty much most of the same starters that we had last year. So
why is it hard to compare then, if you do have most of the same starters?
Because we got different opponents this year. We got different guys that we have to go against, different matchups. And then you never know what injuries. It's football, injuries are going to happen. You never know how the season's going to turn out. So that's why it's so hard to compare to last year.
Obviously setting aside the what if about injuries, you guys bring back a lot of people on this defense. You were pretty good last year. You added some pieces like Adoree. In your mind, should this be a top 10 defense this year?
You got to take 1 week at a time. I think we have a good squad on paper. But you definitely still got to go out there and execute and make plays.
Do you prepare your body any differently when you have 2 games this close back to back than you would for a normal week, Sunday to Sunday?
You just know once you get done with Sunday's game, you got to immediately go to the next game. And as far as recovery, I start recovery as soon as I can right after the game. I might bring my normal it's a home game, so I'm going to get on my normal tape boots right after the game. Probably try to do a little bit more treatment as far as like massage and whatnot, extra stretching.
James, Patrick Graham said there's definitely more scheme at this time now than there was last year. Do you feel that? Do you sense that? Do you think you guys are ready to do more to opponents right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're smart enough on the back end to do a lot. But of course, last year was our first year under Patrick Graham's regime and his scheme. So this year, it's kind of the same scheme. So yeah, we're more comfortable in it.
I know you guys got a taste of what Xavier can bring to the back end, but was it enough of a taste to know what kind of player he can be, or do you think this summer he's kind of shown you guys how he's ready to be a part of what you guys have going on in the back end?
Well, it's only his second year, so I don't want to put too much on his shoulders, but he's growing and getting better week in and week out, and I think the sky's the limit for him. He just got to go out there and execute. And just play well.
Did he ever open up at the end of last season to almost spreading your wings kind of thing that he wasn't a rookie? Or did it take until you guys came back this year where you started seeing more of the guy he is today?
I think last year I saw from him that he was just happy to be out there after coming off that injury that kept him sidelined for so long. And then this year, of course, he's trying to be more proactive because he's on the field now. He's able to take live reps and whatnot. So he's always communicating when we're out on the field, doing extra stuff with some of the teammates. So I feel like he's growing week in and week out, like I said.
Which interception was better, yours in Chicago last year or Blake's against New England?
Man, I think it was equally a great play. But mine was doing that. Mine was doing like a live game, so I guess you got to go with mine. It wasn't a preseason game.